If you're consistently losing money betting on sports, I guarantee you changing this one single thing is going to help you a ton. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the Circles Off channel. This is your home for betting education with myself, Rob Pizzola, a real professional bettor. Now this channel's all about helping you improve as a sports bettor, and I bet many of you out there can agree with James here when he says that he spends hours of the day handicapping games. He has a general pulse on all the teams in the leagues, but he can't turn that into success in betting. Now I know for a fact that so many bettors run into this exact same problem. Heck, I used to be one of those bettors myself. I think one of the single biggest mistakes that bettors make is waiting until the last minute to place their bets. Now as human beings, everyone wants to wait until they have every single piece of information available to them before they make a bet. But that's actually very detrimental to people in the long run. And to understand why, let's take a look at the efficient market hypothesis. Without getting overly technical here, the efficient market hypothesis means that if a line in sports is incorrectly set, then people will bet on the side that's expected to make them money until the market determines what the fair line is. So in other words, the closing price or number of a game is what the market determined to be the fair number on that game. Let's break this one down even further using an example from Pinnacle Sportsbook. Now in this example, let's say that I'm a baseball bettor. I want to bet a game on tomorrow's baseball card. I can click on it, I can see the max bet for that specific game. Now compare that max bet to any game that I can bet on today. And notice that the max bet for today's game is larger, and it's always going to be larger. This is because the market is more efficient today than it was yesterday. People have already placed their bets. The sportsbooks use that information to determine where they're going to move the line, and they're now taking a comfortable sized bet on the game. The max bet is always going to be largest right before the game starts. And this is because the sportsbook is most confident that they have the correct odds at that time, right before the game starts. So ask yourself now, why would you bet on a game when the sportsbook's most confident in their price? If you're a recreational bettor, the answer is very simple. You shouldn't. Get out of your comfort zone. Start betting earlier in the day or sometimes even a day in advance. And sure, you're not going to have perfect information. Sometimes you're going to bet a baseball game and the star player is going to be out of the lineup and you're sitting on a bad bet. But guess what? Sometimes you'll bet on a baseball game and the other team star player is going to be out of the lineup, and now you're sitting on a great bet. And this all balances out over a long period of time. There's one thing I want you to take away from this video. Plain and simple, bet earlier. Understand the efficient market hypothesis. Use this to your benefit. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, how do I get one of my questions covered on this channel? It's easy. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell, and simply ask any questions that you might have down below.